All right, ladies, ready to be creative? This is a page in our fabric altered book. I chose 2 pages with flaps, artist choice of course, and then I started sewing things on. Pictures, images, cards, nails, ephemera, flowers, whatever I could put my hands on. Some things were on the floor, some things were on the desk, and some things were in my ephemera drawer. What a blast. Sewing machine, if you don't want to sew, you can always glue everything on. The sewing machine made it much, much easier because there's no dry time. Okay, I am ready to play. I have a 2-page spread here. Each one has a flap. I may create that into a pocket later on, but I'm going to sew some goodies on there. First, I have paper, I have lace and fabric, a doily, all kinds of pictures. This is from Karen Wendy. It's some Mod Podge paper, burlap, map. This is a card from Handsome Hubby. Start sewing them on here. I will sew some on and I will bring it back and I will show you what I have done. Alright, so I started on this pocket, or flap. This flap is done. Paper, gibbles and bits of this and that. And I sewed them on just with a Franken-stitch, nothing fancy at all. And I'm going to do this flap. Right, I have the 2 flaps done. They are different sizes. I'm okay with that. I'm bringing in the Vintage Photo Distress ink, grunging it up a little bit. Sewed a couple buttons on there. That's fun. There are little hideaway tucks there if you want to put things in there. Now I happen to like all the strings and all that, so I'm bringing in my Vintage Photo, grunging up the back side. Artist choice. You can certainly put underpants on here if you would like. Right now I am going to grunge it. Both of them. Okay, I'm ready to play on the next part of it. I want to show you some of the things that I have. This is paper stained with beet juice from our garden. I thought that was kind of fun. Lace and fabric. Stamp. This is off a package. Kind of fun. Sales receipts. Don't know when that's from. 1962. Library loan card. A check, another receipt. This is an acetate with some images printed on it. Envelope, more handwriting, gorgeous, gorgeous. Book text, an envelope, I don't think I'll use that. Music paper, another little doily in here I may use from an envelope. I love this. Goodies and a stained doily. I'm going to go and I'm taking my pages to the sewing machine. I will probably start sewing here and adding, only because it's so much fun and I have some goodies to play with. Alright, I'm going to go sew, come back, show you what we've done. Okay, I have the first page done. I'm going to bring in my Distress ink and a sponge, makeup sponge. Grunge everything up a little bit around the edges. All right, let's take a closer look at this. This is a napkin with Mod Podge on it from Karen Wendy. This is a picture, it actually says mother under here. It's from another piece that I did that I pulled apart. This is a paper flower. This is a needle threader. This is off a brown paper bag. Doily, lace, green stamps, safety pin with just some raggedy fabric on it, old hook and eyes, picture, stamps, something off a package, doily, from the envelope that's here, a little bit of book text, a little bit of music paper, lace, flap, and our page, and flap, and I'm going to go and embellish this page. So I want you to see the difference. I've sewn on this one. It is not grunged up with the vintage photo. This one is grunged up with the vintage photo and not. So I'll bring in my vintage photo, grunge this up, and then I'll hand sew some goodies on it. All right, this spread is done. I put a button here, nail here, little, I don't know, something here, flower here, some tape measure here. I'm leaving the strings unless they start to bug me. Oh, I put a rolled up piece of book text here, hand stitch that on. There's the 2-page spread. So here's our 2-page spread. Oh my gosh, so much fun. Remember, we're in a fabric book, so let's take advantage of having fabric that we can sew on. This back stuff doesn't bother me. If it bothers you, cover it with some underpants. I don't mind that at all. Very, very fun 2-page spread. All right, your turn. Go create, go play, go have fun.